Everybody, that there in front of you is Akihabara Station. Welcome to Tokyo. We're going to be taking a tour around the area that not a lot of people go to visit. Akihabara is famous for Chuodori, all of the really like game centers and how do I say, gachapon electronic shops. This side of Akihabara is different. It's unique. There's not a lot of, well, you're gonna see in this live stream. I'm gonna take you around from the exit of Akihabara Station. This is where the Hibiya line is, as well as the JR line. Yodobashi camera is just right there too. That's one of the biggest electronics stores in the world. I'm gonna take you to the other side as the Soba line passes over us, underneath the railroad tracks to a couple of parks, and then loop around to the Kanda River and show you some of the older buildings and some of the history of Tokyo is back inside of here. So buckle in for a 30, 45 minute live stream around the area. Welcome to Tokyo. Just gotta wait for the traffic light. This is Showa Dori. This avenue cuts through from Ueno. If you go straight this way, you get to Ueno, Okachimachi, then Ueno. If you go the other way to Showa Avenue, you'll get to Higashi Ginza, and eventually down to Shinagawa, I believe. Showa being the era from about 40 years ago. Actually, Showa era extended all the way through World War II until the 1980s and ended, I think, in 1989. Really, really long era, Showa era. I think it was 64 years, maybe? All right, well, eventually we're gonna wrap around this way, but let's go underneath the railroad tracks and find some interesting things. Now, this road here will take you straight to Asakusabashi. This is technically maybe Akihabara, an area of Kanda, but the Kanda region. But if you go straight this way, it will take you in about 10 minutes to Asakusabashi Station, which is a really neat area in its own right. But this is still the side of Akihabara Station on the Hibiya line, and we're gonna go on the other side of the tracks here. There are loads in Akihabara of these 1 coin lunches. 1 coin meaning 500 yen. And you can smell the tsuyu, the dashi as well. All of these delicious meats and soba simmering in a salty sauce. Get it from a vending machine. Akihabara is probably the king of cheap lunches, right? And maybe even the king of vending machines. But there is a ton of character in the streets here. Oh, check it out. There's a ramen stand that's open for business here. This is Abura Ramen. I think it is, isn't it? Abura Soba. And you can see there's a lot of character to the streets. This one, I remember my friend Randy Santel ate, I think, 6 mega bowls of these in a live stream on Only in Japan Go. That guy can eat. There are a lot of budget hotels down these alleys as well. You're gonna find if you stay in Tokyo, you wanna stay in Akihabara. This might be the cheaper option, staying between here and Asakusabashi. And there are a ton, again, like here's another really cheap restaurant that serves pretty good food. Denguji. Like skewered guts. Awesome. Whoa! It's got like a fight club in there. That's awesome. Dude. That is pretty cool. It says here, fight. Yeah. Better get out of here before those guys start coming out and wanting to fight me. This is the Appa Hotel. Again, one of the budget hotels in Tokyo that a lot of tourists find themselves in. The Akihabara Ekimai Appa Hotel. I think they usually run about 5,000 yen a night, 5,800 yen with tax or something. But during the high season, I see these going up to about $100 a night just because of the location. There's a little bar outside of it. Over here across this parking lot, I guess we could cut across underneath here. Oh, this is where Patrick, my buddy Patrick Galbraith, And I had a drink here about 3 months ago. There are loads of little teeny shacks that serve all sorts of like yatai food. And you're gonna see these, and they're still in business, just hanging on. If you do come to Tokyo and you do stay in this area, try to support some of these local businesses here. I'm gonna wrap around and show you a retro game center next. And I'm kind of curious to see if it's still in business. If you're following along on Google Maps, go to Akihabara Station and start tracing your finger from there to Asukusabashi Station. All right, we're gonna make a left here if we can. Above us, for those joining us, is the Sobu line that runs between Akihabara and Chiba. Whoa. Tofuro, that's a chain. Binjotan, charcoal grilled food. Shit, that looks really good. Look, I like how they have everything in different languages for tourists. Here provides you the best value to enjoy that Japanese food culture. The Tofuro hopes it can promote Japanese culture to more people by offering its customers the world of tea that is characterized by remoteness, quiet, and tranquility. The restaurant reproduces the streets of Edo period. Yes! So inside of this restaurant, a lot of people looking for themed restaurants, this is a place where I remember in Shinjuku, and also, I believe they have one near Ginza, on Ginza Corridor. They show you the old Edo period inside of there. It's just really well done. Usually there's a bridge, a red bridge inside of there. You can take pictures and stuff. So when my family, I think I took my mom there once. I took my neighbors who visited Japan too in there. They were quite impressed with the server because he was, I don't know, he looked very, he was a guy, but he looked very feminine, and they were a little bit older and kind of shocked by that. So they got a picture with him too. So it was all in good nature. But he was a I forget what the word is, grass eating dude, but it's super friendly. There's a hostel down there, and you will find some graffiti in Akihabara. It's part of the character, right? It's just part of the character of this city. For me, this was, if I come to Akihabara, I don't hang out on Chuodori. That's the main street that I take you through all the time. I come here to this area of Tokyo, and it's a lot more, do you see, like, narrow streets and alleys, and things are always changing here. You never know what you're gonna find around the corner. It's true. Soushoku Keidanshi, I think that's the name of the word. I don't think they like being called that, but it was a category of men who wore makeup and nail polish and didn't want to do anything and played video games and lived at home with their mothers. Which actually is not a bad thing. It's good to keep families together. It's kind of interesting. Little food truck. Oh, I noticed that more and more during the pandemic, more and more of these restaurants had food trucks. And when the restaurants had to close, they probably just bought this recently. The owners would take out their food trucks and start to sell their goods remotely into neighborhoods. And it took maybe 2 or 3 trips before the neighbors started to talk. And there were always lines out of the really popular ones. For me, Kanai and I found a brick oven pizzeria on wheels and had, oh, is this it here? And had a really good pizza, but they stopped. I think it's right over there. But they stopped coming because the state of emergency ended, and we stopped eating brick oven pizzas because our waistlines were expanding. That in front of you is the massive Yodobashi camera. As I ninja walk. Ninja walk the streets. I'm actually on the lookout for a retro game center, and then I'm going to take you to a park. It might have gone out of business. I see FJ Gensokyo notices Yodobashi camera. That's interesting. So I might just go the other way. This looks like a ninja cafe or something. Look at this. So they do cater to tourists and try to find a way to... Yeah, it looks like it's closed down because of it. It's a bar that's closed down right now. They have oden. You can see a lot of different languages. There's some Korean and Chinese. But for the most part, these places, this area near Akihabara really relied a lot more on tourism, which is not, you know, happening. All right, let's go back this way. Hey, no jaywalking. Look how tame they are. You want to come to my hand? Hey, buddy. I got the same color jacket as your head. That's really nice. Oh, you're one of the good ones. Oh, no. I'm glad it didn't come on my hand. Somebody had a tough night, and those pigeons are making a meal of it. Just keep walking. I did not see that. One of the good guys. Yeah. Gross. Anything can happen in a live stream. It's pretty gross. Natsuge, I think was the name of the place. It was a retro game center that I had actually asked permission to film in during my retro game episode a long time ago, and they said no. I was somewhat disappointed. But I had somewhat of a backup plan, so that was good. There are about 3 or 4 retro game centers, I believe, in the city of Tokyo. 2 of them in the center city. One of them is in Takaranobaba. I don't know if it's still in business. And the other one was on that alley. Yeah, this way. Oh, they just started the hot soft drinks. Whoosh. You can see the bottom row is hot and the top 2 are cold. But I'm not a big fan of the Korean beverages. Johnny Seawalker's here. Yay for the retro game arcade. Thank you, Johnny, and thank you for the message yesterday. I really appreciate that. See, Tony P is celebrating. Stay warm up there, Tony. Air to the Ron. John will be live after 500 likes. Actually, we're not that far away. I had a flat tire in the back, and I couldn't find a pump. It took me about 10-15 minutes before I was back on the road. Fate. All right, straight ahead is a park, and I wanted to show you this because we only walked about 3-4 minutes from the station, and we're at a park. It's pretty interesting how quiet it suddenly becomes away from Akihabara walking in this direction. Looks like a business has left from right here. When it was hopping, a lot of I think that game arcade is out of business. When this place was hopping with tourists, all these were full. All of these places were full, and it doesn't look like it's like that anymore, which is a kind of a shame. I saw this alley here. What do we got down here? Oh, that's so interesting. All right, let's just take a walk down here. Let's hope the signal holds on. And these narrow streets date back a long ways. You'll find the back entrances to restaurants and things like this, which would be great for movie locating shoots for action scenes where A dude is running through a restaurant and going to the back alley. This looks like something that could be in a movie. All right, if we pass any gachapon, gotta get something for Johnny. I will be ending at the vending machine of horror. In this live stream ends at the vending machine of horror. Wow, there's a Christmas tree from like a family Christmas tree. You don't see that in Japan. Christmas is not a holiday in Japan. I'm kind of sad. I'm getting the feeling that that retro game center went out of business. Right? I'm getting that feeling. But to have a apartment in this area of the city would be pretty cool, don't you think? Between Asakusa and Akihabara. Look at that lot of new buildings here. I haven't walked this direction in this part of the city for a couple of years on this road here. I see that there's more apartment complexes. Let's go this way, just kind of see. Okay, yeah. So there's a little teeny shrine here. And I believe there's a park next to it. We overshot it a little bit. But in every corner of Tokyo, if you walk outside of the tourist centers off of the main streets, you're going to be super surprised with what you find. Arigatou gozaimasu. Over there is Showadori, so we've come already kind of a long way. Right here is Izumi Park, I believe. And look at this little shrine here. Bow. I'm always kind of afraid to film and go in there, but you can see the wolf, the kitsune, which is good for business. He's got a can in his mouth. Staying caffeinated. Hey, John Wakamatsu, eat something. I will. I'm going to the vending machine. I'm going to the vending machine soon. It's kind of super interesting to find a park here so close to Akihabara. That's Yodobashi camera right there. So if you ever want to get a bento and find a place to sit and eat, here's your park, Izumi Park right here. A really nice open space. You can get a blue sheet or something. Probably a Yodobashi camera and have a picnic right here in the park. Get a couple of bentos. Really nice. Do some pull-ups over there. Couple of rules. WX Turbo's in the house, I see that. Couple of rules. Do not feed the animals, meaning do not feed John or Jennifer. We are animals of eating. No flames, meaning I can't use my gas burner here to cook curry. No ball playing, no litter. You have to carry your own garbage home. Don't park your even bicycles are banned from parking here. You can tell it's the middle of the city. And be quiet at night. This is something that's very important. And that's not the emoji for vegan. That's the emoji for cherish flowers. Interesting. Cherish the flowers. All right, we're gonna go back now towards another park and to the Sobu line. Pretty interesting. This is connected with Izumi Middle School or Elementary School. I don't see a sign right now. And I believe that's a hospital over there. Boom. Hey, Toroborko's here. Feel bad about asking you to eat seal curry, but here's some funds to buy something better to eat. I am not eating seal curry. I've already discussed this with the viewers. And even even Irvin, we've discussed this. Kanai won't let me eat that. Don't worry, I'm not eating seal curry. There were other curries in there. Trust me. I don't know if I don't know how the food is sourced. I'm not gonna eat it from a vending machine. Or if it's not normal food. That's good looking ramen. But the shop is closed because of the pandemic. Hope they're not closed for good. I just know a lot of businesses have closed down. This is a Sunday, so you'd think they would be doing a pretty good businesses with everybody off. But maybe they're just closed on a Sunday. All right, we're gonna make a left right here. Michael Sassano's in the house. Akiba Part 2, you got it. This is the side that not a lot of people come to, and it's actually really nice. I mean, if you're trying to get away from noise, you're gonna get a chance to do that here. That looks like Toppan. Toppan is a big publishing company. I'm pretty sure that's the Toppan building because I had a meeting in there once with them. Peter! James Boardman's on board. Welcome, James. $12.11.5 CS. Thanks for making videos, John. Are you gonna try the seal curry? So I'm kind of surprised. It seems like a lot of people watched that video till the end, didn't they? No, I'm not gonna be trying the seal curry. It's just not. First of all, number one, I'm not really curious about what it tastes like. All right, somebody who was in like I think the Romanian army said that seal was not really that tasty, anyways. Number two, I don't know how it's sourced. Images of the 1980s of the seal clubbings is still kind of in my mind. I'm not gonna eat dolphin either, for example. Why would I eat seal? I just wasn't at the time. I was like seal didn't really register in my mind. But in Hokkaido, apparently up in Abashiri, they do have a lot of seals. Let's see if I can get a drink. I'm actually kind of thirsty. What do they got here? This is a price down drink vending machine. But these all look really chemically. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pass. Although that corn soup does look pretty appetizing. Price down corn soup. It's gotta be fresh. Just gonna pass on the just gonna pass on that. Hey, look at there's Tommy Lee. I didn't notice him before. He's looking good. He's been doing boss commercials for like 30, 40 years. And he is the boss, man. Indeed. Looking good, Tommy Lee. Thanks, Tommy Lee Jones. Thanks for coming to Japan and making those commercials. It makes me feel good to see another American in town. Even if it's a picture. We're going to another park before we make it to the Kanda River. So the Kanda River is really interesting. It's before the Yamanote line, before the trains were here in Tokyo during the Edo period. The Kanda River was the kind of lifeline of the city of Tokyo, or Edo at the time. It goes around the city pretty much the same way, and right now we're going underneath the Soba line, pretty much the same way as the Yamanote line does. It connects everything. For commerce, if you wanted to transport your goods, probably the Kanda River was the way you would go. Let's see what they got here. Actually, I could go with just a normal plain old water. Oh, there's the Max Coffee. These things are so sweet. Double the sugar, triple the cream. There's people out there that like that. There's people out there that love that. There's people out there, period. All right, let's get a drink. I'm gonna go with a hot one here. I'm gonna go with a Suica. Which one do you think is up my alley? This one is a Georgia Roastery Black. Roastery sounds interesting, and it has koku, which means some of the grit. Ooh, it's clear and has a clear aftertaste, it says. All right, let's try this. Oh, it's nice and warm. Oh, look, a deep roast. Yes. It's part of the Olympics. Rich roasted flavor and clean aftertaste. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Clean aftertaste. I need a boshipan. It would be weird to say kampai with coffee, wouldn't it? Whoa, very, very deep taste, smell of coffee. Like deep, I mean very, very bitter smelling. That's a clear aftertaste because there's a slight bitterness, but it's too even. There's no character to it. I want an aftertaste. There's no aftertaste. Who doesn't want coffee without, you want a deep roasted coffee with no aftertaste? What? Japan is weird, man. Why wouldn't you want taste? All right, this is going in my pocket. Thanks a lot. Who told me to get that? Who said that? Weird. All right, we're gonna go towards this youth hostel and then to the park. It's weird. Hey, let's make a coffee with no taste. Weird. Maybe their taste buds are sensitive. Could be. Could be. That's a good point, PTG. The winter. Hey, Nicholas, thanks for uploading the file, Nicholas. Appreciate that. I did get a file from about 30 people. If you want to, actually, I can tell you right now as I walk. So if you'd like to, I'm going to be making a video for the end of the year featuring you. I'm taking everybody who sends me a video saying only in Japan, and the directions are in the description of this video. I'm going to put a mock-up of everybody on the screen saying it just to celebrate our wonderful audience and everybody who's subscribing to the new channel. It's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on youtube.com/John Daub channel. And that's the new Only in Japan channel. And we're so close to 1,000 patrons too. That's going to be pretty, we're going to end the year really, really strong and come into 2020 bursting. This is a youth hostel, and I believe I had some friends stay here once. The Youth Hostel Akihabara, Hostel Akihabara, and they're still open. They have a bar on the first floor, and I know a lot of locals do come to the hostels just to practice speaking their English, so you do get some unusual people in there, but it's all in good fun. It's good-natured people. We do have a Discord server as well, and there'll be, if you want to ask questions about the video, how to do the video, or advice, you can go to our Discord server 24/7, discord.gg/onlyinjapan, one word. It's free. You get an invitation to a community of 10,000 Only in Japan viewers. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm lost. I'm never lost. Sometimes I'm late, but I'm not lost. There's the Soba line. Where's this park? All right, I'll bite. I'll bite. The streets here are a little bit confusing. I'm kind of navigating by memory, which is apparently not good. It's an interesting glass building. Looks like something that would be fitting in Omotesando. Lost. How far did I go? Look at this statue. Does anybody know what it is? I don't know. Is it just art? Or is there some deeper meaning to it? It's hard to tell. It's hard to know exactly. All right, you know what? I don't know where I'm going. All right, I'm just gonna. There's not a lot of roads or options. Oh, okay, now I know where we are. We actually hit the Kanda River. We hit the Kanda River. I can smell it. You can smell the Kanda River. There she is. This is the river that I was telling you about. This was the artery to Tokyo. And you don't see any boats on it right now, which is really unusual. You can smell the Kanda River. It smells a lot better. Let me get you from this angle here. The Kanda River smells a lot better than it did in the 1970s and the 1980s. I know that we have some viewers that actually were in Tokyo in the 1970s and 80s, and they have stories of Kawasaki and the smelly rivers and the sea over there. That is, you can see the Tohoku Shinkansen too going to Tokyo Station in the distance. We're walking in that direction right now. But Tokyo has cleaned up its act. The Sumida River was seriously polluted back in the day. Drop your phone in to give us a better look. Who said that? Patio 87. Moderators, do not ban that person. Elevate them. It's a good idea. No. All right. Okay, good. I said, no, somebody just got timed out too. That wasn't that person. I could put the iPhone on a rope and lower you down. But there's no guarantee I would get you back. They actually do have a wide angle lens on this that gives you a wider perspective. It's kind of harder to balance. You really want to be lowered into the Kanda River that smells funny? Really? You're gonna come back at like that 1980s movie of the guy who fell in toxic waste. What's his name? Toxic Avenger. It's weird. Some people, weird. If you listen, you can hear the Shinkansen. There is an echo through the buildings here that anything that happens, it just echoes off of the left and the right. And if you look behind me, the buildings, it just goes on and on and on like this until that building right behind me. And then it takes a slight turn and goes on and on and on. The echo is really strong. So that's why at night, when you do come to hotels and you're staying in this area, you want to be quiet because people can hear everything in the streets here. Yeah, so if you yell pizza and wine, people can hear that. All right, this side of you're always gonna find something interesting. What is this? This is a guitar store. Ikebi. Interesting. And there's a lot more guitar stuff inside this guitar complex. A club. There's a club down there. Interesting. What is also interesting is that there's a gasoline stand, a gas station right here. That is interesting too. Look at the gas up there. It's closed right now, but one of the most amazing things that I saw in Japan that kind of made me stop were these car washes. The car just stays in place and the machine oscillates. The machine will move back and forth and clean your car. That is the most amazing thing. I remember seeing it for the first time in action and I just stopped in awe and was like, do it again, but nobody came, just one car. It's pretty amazing. And it's pretty reasonably priced too. And they do it pretty quickly. It's all about how do you work with so little space and make so much out of it. Whoa, this company's awesome. Not only did they have a guitar store, next to it they have a drum store. That is rockin' awesome. Whoa. That is pretty cool. I had no idea. And we're on the fringe of Akihabara. There are a lot of secondhand shops in this area. As we get closer to the Kanda River, and I think the wind might pick up here. Here's a little side park. Apparently this smoker's paradise over there. Showa Avenue, and again, we're back at Akihabara Station. So again, this is a side of Akihabara that nobody really comes to. Let's look at the Kanda River and talk a little bit about this. Then we're going to be going towards that vending machine corner. This is the Izumi Hashi, one of the many that crosses the Kanda River. And today we have a beautiful sunny day in Tokyo. But I want you to look at this scene, then close your eyes and imagine 1830. And then imagine 1830 or something. This is all boats, all right? All probably wooden shacks along here, maybe some warehouses, and all boats transporting goods from one side of the city of Tokyo to another. Very interesting, isn't it? And I wonder if the traffic was left side, like we drive on the left side in Tokyo and in Japan, and the right side in the United States. So I wonder if the boats were going on the left side, and that's why Japan, despite the influence from the United States, the cars are on the left side and the US is on the right side, and Japanese car makers' best client is the America. So it must be really hard. Okay, let's go on the overpass. I always wondered about that, how Japan came to drive on the left side and not the right side. But I heard that Malaysia drives on the left side too. Toro Porco, that reminds me of my joke that I learned. I don't know if it's a joke or fact, but it goes like this. I've told it before. So I always wondered why in Tokyo people stand on the left side of the they stand on the left side of the escalator and walk up the right, and in Osaka they stand on the right side and walk up the left. It's different. Okay, there's some interesting history here. So the story goes, I asked an Osaka guy and I said, why is that? Why do the people stand on the opposite side of the escalator in Osaka compared to Tokyo? And he told me, well, there's a historical background to this. I said, interesting, really? What is it? And he said, in Tokyo, there was a lot of samurai in Tokyo, and in Osaka they had more merchants, like salesmen. So the samurai sword was on this side, so they would stand on the other side so people wouldn't get cut and protect the sword or something like that. And then the merchants were on the other side because their wallets were in this pocket. So they wanted it, if they put it on the other side, then it would protect their wallet. So they stand on this side. I said, that makes a lot of sense. And then I started to shake my head, and then it started to dawn on me that they didn't have escalators back in the samurai period. So don't ever ask somebody in Osaka for historical references, because they just make a joke out of it. So samurai took escalators, right? Oh, sorry, the history lesson here. Here you can see the Kanda River, the Kanda Riverside, and it was pretty much a market down this street. Outdoor stalls along the Yanagimori embankment from the Shoheibashi Bridge to Asakusabashi Bridge used to sell secondhand clothing in place of clothes in the late Edo period. And in the area was known as one of the markets in Edo selling secondhand clothing in place of clothes. Oh, did I just read that? Iwamotocho secondhand clothing is in place of clothes market was opened in 1881 after the Meiji Restoration to become the center of clothing industry in Tokyo. When the growing popularity of Western style clothing took place of clothes for everyday wear, the core demand for the general population shifted to ready-made clothing in place of clothes, prompting an increase in the number of stores selling ready-made clothing in place of clothes. So the district was transformed into a Western-style clothing place of Clothes Town. It's a weirdly written place, but apparently before 1881, when Western clothes came into style, this was the place because they would sell ready-made clothes. But before that, Japanese made the clothes to fit. Very, very interesting history here. This is just right on the street. You can see some dudes selling goodies. I don't see any vending machines though, do you? So let's take a quick look down this avenue, which is totally not the same, but right around this area is Bakuro Yokoyama, or Bakurocho. And Bakurocho still is a place that sells a load of manufactured of clothing, textile. It's the textile industry area of Tokyo. And that is this direction. If you keep walking this way, and that might be another live stream in the future, Bakurocho, Bakuro Yokoyama and Bakurocho, this area was where in the Edo period the horses had to be, you had to tie up your horses here as a horse stable area. And that eventually turned into the textile area. And if you ever getting a kimono or a, you can get budget kimonos there, but if you're getting a yukata for summer, you can get them made there, tailored with really good material. You can pick your own material there in Bakuro Yokoyama. It's probably the cheapest place in Tokyo to do that. So it's pretty good, pretty interesting. So this area that we're in, this side of Akihabara, was the ready-made clothes area. So when Japanese changed from kimono to Western clothes, this is where they started selling that stuff. All right, we're gonna cross the street here. We're going up. You get a decent view of the Kanda River. There's the ends of Akihabara Station, the Hibiya line. You can see this. We were walking under that for a really long time, and now the Soba line is making its way to Asukusabashi and Chiba. But these overpasses are cool because you can really feel the city from up here. Hope this is coming in glorious 720p. Andrew Fort Wayne, woohoo! Live stream! Archong 89. When I was in Tokyo in February 2019, I saw people scrubbing the concrete riverbanks of the Kanda River. Took a photo of it. Yeah, you know, they really keep it clean and they're proud. Proud of the cleanliness of Tokyo. This is Akihabara Station, and I'm gonna give you some inside local knowledge here. All right. Again, if you go straight, you get to Ueno. There's Akihabara Station, the Hibiya line, and if you walk right there next to that store there is the entrance to Iwamotocho, which is the Toei Shinjuku line. They do not connect, but you can literally walk from one entrance to the other in 2 minutes, okay? So they don't connect on the map, but knowing that these two connect is very useful because the Toei Shinjuku line connects one side of the city to the other and cuts straight through. So if you ever want to get to Akihabara and you're along the Toei Shinjuku line, you can get to Akihabara without changing to the Hibiya line or the JR. You could just get to Iwamotocho and walk in 2-3 minutes. Pretty cool. There it is right there. You see the subway sign? Iwamotocho. 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 And that's my bicycle. All right, if you were to go straight, you get to Akihabara Station in about 100 meters or 2 minutes. That's where we started this live stream. So we've made a complete circle. So now we're going to go back to an area or vending machine that scares the living crud out of me. I think we just found that area where there's a dead spot. Right there. There's no signal. All right, let me see if I can find, I gotta get some coins here. I know if I go to the vending machine, they're not gonna be able to take a 10,000 yen note, so. Or Suica, because these vending machines are pretty old. So let me go, I'm gonna jump into this Yamazaki Daily store and get a pack of gum or something. This reminds me of some of the TV shows. If you ever did this in New York, you went and you bought a pack of gum for $100 and you gave them a $100 bill, they would just completely obliterate you. Tasty Chronicle says that it's not good. All right, guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna readjust the signal, okay? I gotta go inside this convenience store. I don't line up here or here. Hey. 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 Hi, ありがとうございます。What? That dude totally got in front of me. Cut the line. All right, I just bought a pack of gum with a $100 bill, so 10,000 yen note. So now we're set for the vending machine corner. Sorry about that. I'm gonna run through the dead zone here. Apparently people said there was like 140p or something. We can't have that. Yanagihara Dori. Okay. All right. Look at that old building. How's the signal now? Good? We strong? We're good? Jason writes in good. Thank you, Jason. Ooh, baby. All right, Tasty writes in excellent signal. It's a vote of confidence. Oh, nice. I can taste that clear coffee again. If it was so clear, how come I can taste it again, huh? Coffee maker people. Whew. That's got a real 1980s shape to it, that car. If it had pop-up headlights, I'd be sold. That one too. It's a pretty cool, sweet ride. This one is a really cool shrine. Before we get to where is the vending machine? Oh no, I gotta keep going a little bit further. I see it down the street. This is kind of a cool little shrine that you'll get walking Yanagihara Dori. Down here, along the base of the Kanda River. This has been here for centuries, this shrine. Very cool. Is there? Oh, there's a little bit of history. Let's walk down here. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Here, pussy, pussy. This is a Fujiko stone monument. Maybe you can read that there. The 5 stone monuments bear to this day traces of the Fujiko faithful who lived in the Yanagimori shrine area. Fujiko was a popular faith tradition based on devotion to Mount Fuji. What? Fujiko was a faith devoted to Mount Fuji and attracted a large following among townspeople and farmers during the Edo period. I had no idea. In 1680, the deity enshrined in Fuji Sengen Shrine was moved from Suruga Fujinomiya. I used to live there. And enshrined together with Yanagimori Shrine. So, wow, I had no idea. So, in 1930, volcanic rocks from Mount Fuji were piled up into a mound resembling Mount Fuji called Fujizuka on the shrine grounds, but no longer exists, having been taken down in 1960. What? Inscribed on the stone monuments are the words Showa, Imperial reign from 1926 to 1989, and Taisho, Imperial reign from 1912 to 1926. Crows, birds, what are close to when the Fujiko was made, indicating that those are the movements to receive the shrine. Those birds are going crazy. So this is sort of a rebuilding of it. But they brought rocks from Mount Fuji here. That's awesome. I had no idea. What are those birds? You guys are not even crows. Evil. Just went straight up crow. Can't do what they're doing. I need more time with that. Oh no, he put himself in plain sight. That's, what kind of bird is that? He's listening. It's not, I can't imitate, it's too high pitched. All right, be respectful here. Let's give 5 yen to the shrine. They're just really destroying my... I'm gonna give 50 yen to the shrine here. Okay. I don't know what bird that is, but it's destroying my harmony. And the cat is gone. All right, let's get out of here. I don't know, what are those birds? I don't feel like ringing the bell. The birds ruined my harmony. Wow, that's a sweet ride. I thought that the car hadn't been moved since the 1950s or 60s, and it's getting moved for the first time. All right, we're making our way. That's a pretty cool shrine, and I didn't know about Fujiko, which is a devotion to Mount Fuji, this religion or devotion. This bridge is quite interesting. This is a shortcut. This is a shortcut that will take you across the Kanda River to the vending machine of horror. So I just want to show you a little bit of this before I go back towards there. The birds are reacting to 5G. It very well could be the point. Could be true. Here's the shrine over here. I found the cat. I found the cat. He's on top of the roof. You see him? Right there. He's hiding underneath the roof. He hears one of his kind. I do like this area. There's a Denny's right there. Do you see the yellow banner? You can sit outside on the Denny's and you can get a really good view of the Kanda River. Sometimes when the tourists are here, there are boats going back and forth, so there's stuff to look at. But for the most part, it's pretty peaceful and calm. Over there in the distance is the bridge between Akihabara and Iwamotocho station that I was telling you about. So you can get from one to the other in about 2 minutes. The cat is still hiding underneath the roof there. Do you see him? Right there. I see you. That is the Washington Hotel. Oh yeah, and crazy story about the Washington Hotel. I don't know if they still have it, but there's a room in there that has a model train that goes around the entire room. It's usually booked 2 to 3 months in advance. Call ahead and try to book that room if you get a chance. And I think it's like $15, $20 more, but you can get model trains at the front desk and you can change the trains, including the Shinkansen, which is cool. So for train otakus like me, that room is awesome. I believe they still have it. But there's one special Washington hotel room. All right, that's local inside information. Not a lot of people know about that. Just put that in the book. I'm basically giving you the book that I would write. So better take notes and stuff. All right, Irvin. Took us an hour to get here, but now we're here. And we're gonna go take a look at, see this vending machine of horror, okay? Because that's what we do. I love these alleys. I guess the Shinkansen goes up above us from this point. Whoa, riding tandem. Be careful, 3,000 yen fine if the police catch you. I wouldn't know though. Not a lot of people come to this area of Akihabara either. But if you do, you will discover this street and this Ikinari Steakhouse, which is a chain that is making a roaring business here, serving steak by the gram or something. The menu there is pretty insane. Oh, I see the vending machine corner of horror right now. Oda katto, meaning you order it and they'll cut it depending on what you want. 1 gram is 10 yen of hide steak. That's pretty cheap. And there's a point card, or you can take takeaway. You can get a point card here, and I met the driver of an NHK shoot that I was on. He had a point card that was filled up because on location shoots he's always eating at Ikinari Steak. So he had about 40,000 points or something, and I translated how much money is that. It's like 40,000 yen, or like $400 of points he'd collecting on this point card or something. It's pretty crazy. All right, here is the vending machine of horror. It's in a building that could at any moment be torn down or fall down. It's kind of creepy and it's scary, and it should pretty much be abandoned, but it's here and people seem to like it. I just noticed this one here on the corner. They do have a very old vending machine that sells what? Oh, yeah. You don't see these too often outside on the street corner. Usually family friendly. It's kind of expensive. Wow, Hello Kitty water. Here's yakitori in a can, oden in a can, and I promised that I would get one of these for some people. Oh, it's a shame. The seal curry is sold out. It literally it is. It used to be there. Seriously, it's gone. $16.90. So, I'm off the hook. I wonder who did buy it. I guess somebody saw that I was coming and they bought it. Nothing here. Wow. So I guess we're gonna have to go deer curry. Seriously, I did not plan this. It's gone. All your stalkers bought it, Carl wrote in. Carl, I had one stalker. They're gone. Cops took her. She used to wait outside by my station. Kind of creepy. All right, let's go see if there's a deer there. Andrew Fort Wayne, vending machine of horror, horror, horror. That's pretty creepy when you say it 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. Fernando is a new traveler. Welcome, Fernando. And is that Brendan Walker? Hey, get a Pocari Sweat for the person living above the vending machine. That's actually a really kind idea. Okay, Brendan. That's actually a really kind idea. Let's pay it forward. All right, let's see if we can get the... Oh, they do have the deer curry. That's kind of... Wow, that's $20. Why is the... How did the deer curry more expensive? All right, let's see if we can get the Pocari Sweat. I found that sometimes the same item, if you look around, the same item is half price if you look on the other side. So sometimes it pays to look around. Okay, let's leave a Pocari Sweat for the dude upstairs. Do they have it? No, but they got a love mobile here. A love shack. These Shinkansen toys are $15. Was that a retainer? Ew, that's somebody's retainer. Oh no, it's a wind chime. It looks like somebody's retainer from high school. I'm not sure I would want that. Nobody's gonna buy that. Gross. All right, you know what? Let's see, what can I buy here? I want to leave something for the dude upstairs. So let's start off there. I don't see any Pocari Sweat, but we'll leave some cow piss. Okay, some cow piss. 27. Okay. Dear man, stranded upstairs. I'm leaving this for you. That's from Brendan. Brendan. Sir. Moshi Moshi. No, nobody's there. What's that? Oh, Christmas ornaments. You get all these bells for $7. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the... Let's see if we can find some more curry. I don't know what kind of curry that is. I can't see. That's a different kind. I'm not getting that. And that's more expensive than the other one. Stick with venison. Oden. All right, let's try the oden. Yeah, it's cold though. It's kind of nasty. cold oden is real nasty, and it stinks in there. Oh, I didn't see this one. This is a secret alley, secret area. Let's get in here. There's a can of lychee. And there's just various rocks. It's weird. This is a small size, and if you can upgrade to 100 yen more, you get a big size. It's weird. Can of mikan. It's interesting. 430. It's a soccer ball. What? There's another popcorn machine, but I'm not waiting in there. This is where that dude lives upstairs, some homeless guy. I'm getting out of here. What am I gonna do with the ball? I'm gonna put it in your daimyo package. Dude, they want $4 for that. All right, let's see if I got 4. Seriously? All right, Irvin, you know what? I'm not giving you no seal. I'm giving you this ball, all right? You want a ball? You're gonna get a ball, all right? $4 ball. My gosh. It's weird, Irvin. It's weird. Why do you want this ball? No, he said he wants it, and I'm gonna put it. I send him a box every month. Just gonna put it in there. You think this is worth $5? That's like a 10-cent ball. You want this ball? Confirm. Irvin, confirm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he said no. What's it? Eject. Well, you told me to get the ball. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I'm not gonna do it. Let's get this can and then eat something and get out of here. This place is giving me the creeps. It smells here. All right, we're just gonna do it. All right, this is the venison curry. It's not deer curry. All right, it's venison. Venison is a meat. Okay, there's a difference between seal and venison. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out here for people. One of them is there's a lot of deer and venison in Hokkaido. All right. And seal, we just don't know. I'm not getting the seal curry, and I did find it over there. So, stalker person who took the one here, it's also over there, and you missed it. Okay. All right. You happy now? You really happy, huh, Irvin? Yeah. Oh, get seal curry. Oh. This is so cool. It kind of is. All right, there we go. That's coming home. I don't think Kanai's gonna eat it, though. Number 19. What do you mean cheap out? This is more expensive than seal curry. Oh, guess what? It was the last one. It was the last one. All right, special made. How am I gonna open it? It's spicy. Ezo Shika venison curry. Okay. All right, so guess what? I'm gonna do a special stream later. I gotta take it home. I can't even open this. Who comes walking around with? It's not Bambi. It's venison. It's a meat. Okay, it's different. It's venison curry. It expires next year, which is good. That means it's it's all natural. No chemicals. So that could explain the price. I'm gonna do a special live stream for just like I did last night for the boshi pan. Crack it with your Jake. All right, look, I'm 46. I'm not 16. Some people think what do you think? Oh yeah, I'm gonna crack it with my teeth, man. Just because there's 1,700 people watching doesn't mean my brain cells go away. Peer pressure never worked with me. I mean, my friends were smoking. I never picked up a cigarette. All right, and it's a testament to, if there's any kids watching, do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Wait, so that means if they're not smoking, then you would smoke. No, just don't do anything bad. All right, live up to the expectations of your parents. My parents are proud of me. I'm eating in a homeless shelter, cans from a vending machine. See, it was 300 yen cheaper for the same thing on the other side, I think. Irvin, you want one of these balls? Look, how come this ball is 100 yen cheaper than the other ball? It's weird, and these balls are better. Yeah. Let's see here. Here's some oden. Should I try this one? That's $10 oden. What? All right, oden in a can. This is $4.30. It actually pays to shop around. You gotta shop around. The prices are arbitrary. $5.90. All right, let me see what it is in the front here. So if you buy it in the deep recesses of the hobo land, it's $5.90. Here it's $5.90. Okay. In Osaka, you would shop around. This is Tokyo. It's $5.90 here for oden. Are these the easy open ones? Okay, I think I can eat that there. All right, so it's up to the people now. You vote. You vote now, all right? Should I get yakitori or oden? None of them are heated, and it's going to be completely gross. It's up to you. Yakitori or oden, because they're pretty much the same price anyways. You vote. Yakitori, Pixel writes in yakitori. Irvin writes in yakitori or yaki oden. Then you can't get both. One or the other. Peach Nectar writes in tasty. That's not even a choice. Bob writes in oden. Yakitori, 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 please. Bambi. No, it's venison. Don writes in oden. Brian writes in seal. Yakitori oden. Yakitori oden. Yakitori oden. Peach. This yakitori, 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 yakitori. Get real food. I like that one. I don't know. Well, you know, by the way, if you really wanted real food, across the street is the tonkatsu pork sandwich vending machine. Should I just go there? Should I just go there? Those are more expensive. Me and Mike Chen were there actually earlier this year, before the pandemic broke. Should I get yakitori or tonkatsu sandwich across the street and get some real food? New choices. Oden. Oden, oden, cold oden, dinosaur meat, yakitori, yakitori, yaki oden. Get Denny's. Peach nectar. I can do peach nectar. All right, looks like I'm getting yakitori. Nasty. I didn't make a promise with that. The promise ended when my wife said no. All right? My promise is to my wife. Who wrote that? It says, oh, you made a promise. Yeah, you know what? I got this venison curry. My promise is to my wife, okay? She comes before you, and you were overruled, dude. All right, here we go. Happy wife, happy life. All right, this is yakitori in a can. This is nasty stuff. Peter and I already ate this. We left the can. We didn't even finish it. Gosh, I can't believe I'm eating this. I can go get a sandwich across the street. It won't take it. It's not taking my cash. All right, let's see if I got coins. I don't got enough coins. I got 300 yen. Why is it not taking my 1,000 yen notes? Let's try another one. Yakitori. Okay, here's one. They don't. It's oddly they don't have beer here. I guess because it looks like a place where hobos would come to buy beer. Oh, that looks really good. They have dashimaki, which is egg in a can. I could eat that. That's healthy. Oden in a can is nasty too. Oh, it took my 1,000 yen. All right, let's do it. I'm having a bad day looking at this, so we're just gonna go 13. This is for you. It's nasty. I can't believe I'm getting. Oh, this is so nasty. Ugh. All right, I still got 410 yen, Tasty. Tasty, I still got 410 yen. I got 410 yen. What number is that? 11. Oh, I gotta retrieve my can. 11. This is for Tasty. Deliver, deliver, deliver. Since 1964. I hope it's not the same thing from 1964. So I think I just spent like 40 bucks here. Oh, that was $20 for the can of venison curry, and the 30 bucks I spent there. Yeah, good riddance. It's hard to cross the street to get to the sandwich vending machine. Oh, I forgot my change. Thank goodness it's a live stream because I forgot my change. Okay. Oh, that's a good chunk of change. Did I get my change out of this one? Yeah, I did. I didn't buy anything there. Did I get my change out of the other one? I can't remember. Well, it's gone anyways. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go get some real food. Let's go look at the sandwich vending machine over there. Don't mess with Tasty Chronicles, man. Just telling you right now. How do I get over there? It's over there. There's no crosswalk that is convenient. What? There's another one over there. Wow, that looks really good. That looks like real food. All right, let's go on over. We're gonna get a sandwich, okay? Because Tasty Chronicles said go get a sandwich, so I'm gonna go do that. And actually, I think I'm gonna need something strong to wash down this yakitori. I did get at the vending machine, which is completely weighing down my pocket. I got the deer curry, the venison curry, which I'll make eat in another live stream for insiders and travelers and Patreon supporters, because it's weird and I don't think it should be public spectacle of curry devouring. venison is actually really good, okay? I got no problem eating venison. John Kimura has decided. John, does a vending machine count as real food? These are pretty good sandwiches, actually. But I'll tell you, it is a little windy here. We were between the buildings for most of the live stream, so we got pretty lucky. But this is an open area near the river, so let's get a sandwich. I think the sandwich does not qualify as real food, apparently. Well, considering it's a pandemic, I'm trying really hard to not go indoors where there's crowded people. So this might have to do. All right, we're gonna be out of the wind in about 10 seconds, so give it a moment. This might be the cheapest car rental place. $25 a day for a compact. Nico Nico. All right, let's see what we got here. So they put in some lounge music, which is really copyright, I think, here. They also have Oden. What? The Oden is cheaper here. This Oden is so much cheaper. It's half the price of the other place, and there aren't that many sandwiches available. So there's a katsusando and a hamburg sando. So we're gonna have to go with this katsusando, I think. What do you guys think? All right, we're going with the katsusando. All right. Oh. Ah. Come to John. Memories of when Mike Chen and I were here not that long ago. Dig deep in. Ugh. How's the signal, everybody? You can see nice and clearly. Yeah, you see nice and clearly. All right, we're gonna turn this way. Wonderful. Lunchtime. Sanitize. Alcohol. I touched some buttons in what would be many consider a pretty nasty area. All right, I just cleaned off the table here, so we have a nice, beautiful place. Take a look at our wonderful lunch here. This is the Akihabara, the side that a lot of the tourists don't come. We just pretty much went through the entire east side over the last hour and a half. This is yakitori in a can. This is really nasty, and we got it from the vending machine of horror. So I'm gonna open this up for you because this is what I would do here. Okay. I do have some, oh, that is so disgusting. It's congealed. Oh, that is gross. I don't think I can get to it. It's hard. Ah, it's like animal fat. I think this is supposed to be heated up. I'll be eating that back at home. Okay, next up is moving on. Nectar. Because I like nectar. I can't believe that I just bought a $6 can of yakitori and it's like congealed in there. Sunny, this is the best thing that I've had all day. This is really, really good. Thumbs up. Speaking of which, thumbs up, people. Next up on our hit list. This is the sandwich that Mike Chen, actually, Mikey liked the other sandwich more. I think this one was good though too. The other one was a juicy. There's a hide katsusando, but this one is good. It expires the 21st, which is tomorrow. All right, so we're unboxing this puppy here. All right. So, oh, now this is real food. Things are getting really nice right now. Ah, finally, something that's not congealed fat. This is good stuff here. This is a tonkatsusando from a vending machine. Yummy, yummy. That building is the headquarters of the company that makes these sandwiches. So it does make sense that they would want to, you know, do something like this. Now I'm happy. Oh! I think I got my change, didn't I? Sometimes I forget the change. Keep the change in the spirit of Christmas. All right, let's see if we got any questions here. J. Paul Cordery. Hey, J. Paul, beer money for after. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Rizal Repin. Katsusando and a drink. You got it. We got it, man. Thanks, Rizal. John Kimura. I want to make John happy. I'm going to use that also to get something for Kanai on the way back. She's not going to want deer curry, venison curry, okay? She's going to want something else. BFritz0815. Rather take the egg. I know. I kind of get a mystery box. Katrina, the mystery boxes are bizarrely not... Maybe I'll get one on the way back. I'll think about it. And Pokey Pimp is a new traveler. Hey, Brandania is here. Tonkatsu. Done. Rock OJ, Mr. New Traveler. It's nice to see your family. Now Fumi-sama's here. New Traveler. Great. Hey, Bela. Bela's an insider. Hey, Bela, you watching? With your mom? Sorry about the Northwestern game, man. But I think you're on the Buckeye side, right? That was a pretty good game. Second half, anyways. I went to college with Bela. That's awesome. And Cobra Bebop, I just saw that. Let me put in here, get the live chat going on here. It's pretty cool in Japan. You can get a pretty good sandwich out of a vending machine. And it's fresh since the headquarters is right across the street. Is the fried chicken and KFC That dry John. Actually, it's just oily. I stopped eating KFC after I got so sick. I just couldn't get rid of processed the oil. I think the KFC in Japan is just a little bit better though, because it's Japan. I don't know. Yeah. So they actually cut the crusts off of the sandwich. This is breaded deep fried pork cutlet. And you see on here, there's this tangy sauce that they put on it. Not a lot. It soaks into the crust. Really, really good. Man. Somebody wrote, looks tasty. It's a tasty recommendation, Sonny. This is Hokkaido venison curry. It cost me almost $20. And it looks like it's all natural from Hokkaido. At this price, it better be good. So I'm gonna do this live stream a little bit later on, maybe tonight. Yeah. So we'll do this together with the community. It's a reason to be an insider or a traveler or a Patreon supporter. Support the channel in the holiday season. Thanks so much for joining me with this live stream. It's gone on for an hour and a half, and I gotta get back to editing today. I've been taking sort of a day, some time off a little bit to relax and recharge as we get into the holiday season. Here in Japan, the temperatures are getting a lot chillier. It's down to about 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. At night, it gets down to 0. It could snow. But we did have a snowstorm that hit Niigata pretty hard on the Sea of Japan side, where people were snowed in their cars. There was an old guy who, I think they said he got hypothermia or something, and they got him out, but he's going to be okay. I don't think anybody lost their lives, but it was a pretty bad situation on the Sea of Japan side with the snow. I know that the East Coast in the U.S. also got hit pretty hard with snow, so it looks like it's going to be a white Christmas or a slushy Christmas. Even here in Japan, you never know. Tokyo, it could snow. But this is the side of Akihabara not a lot of people know about. If you want to see the side that everybody else knows, just go right there. And you can see there's the building that I just did a live stream there 2 days ago. That's the building, the Sega #2 building. The decals and the animated characters are all gone from there. Akihabara has changed a lot over the last couple of months. And since you guys, international travelers, can't make it here, it is a completely different, it just has a different vibe to it right now. Yeah. Sega #2 building. So, after an hour and a half, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I'll walk past that vending machine of horror and maybe get something, but I think we're pretty much done. Venison curry, maybe later this afternoon or tonight. Special live stream for supporters there. And I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. It's gonna be Monday morning, and take you to another neighborhood of Tokyo or some sort of really interesting live stream to share with you. You know, because a lot of us are all locked in, and Tokyo's, it's okay right now. I mean, things could be better, but wear your mask. Have a good day, everybody. See you from Akihabara. Lens isn't dirty, just, it is actually a little bit dirty. Just the lens flares are bad on these really super wide ones. Corey, thanks so much for signing up on Patreon. Oh, wait. before you go, so I have it's okay. If I go this way, it's okay. Soji suru. Hi. Okay. Hi.
なんか出すんですかね。
何？
ネットかなんかに出すんですか。
そうね。
頑張って。
ありがとうございます。So before you go, this is I have the postcards that from people who signed up yesterday. This is going to Jack in Baldwin, Victoria, Nicholas in Staten Island, Leon Ellison from Manila, Edward in St. Petersburg, John in Spring, Texas, Catherine in Plano, Texas. These are all going out to you. And Savannah in Foster City, California, and Nick in Calgary, Canada. So we got a bunch of Postcard Club signups today, and I made sure that you all have the Reiwa stamp, the New Year stamp for Japan. It's the year of the cow, and it says Reiwa 3, which is the next year. So thanks so much for signing up on Patreon to the Postcard Club. It's pretty cool. Year of the ox. Okay, it looks like Wagyu to me. Not the Kuroge Wagyu, but it looks like it could be a steak. Just makes me hungry actually when I see Year of the ox. All right, this is all it's going in the mailbox from Akihabara. Thanks so much for supporting. It's Kanai and I. And that's all I wanted to say. All I wanted to say. Whoa, the Nightbot just took out. Whoa, Sean's comment got taken out by Nightbot. It's awesome. He made a political statement and he got taken out by the electronic moderator. See everybody. See you tomorrow or later on today if you're an insider. We actually took 19 likes away from 1,000. Do you think we can get there in like 5 seconds? Let's see if we can get to let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes in 5 seconds before I shut off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey Ellis. 3. We just get people coming. I guess we did it. And Dawn S, get something for Kanai. You got it, Dawn. I'll stop off on the way. Get something for Kanai. We did it. We got to like 11. Oh my gosh, we got like an extra 100. That's the community for you. Have a good day, everybody. See you later on tonight and tomorrow in another live stream.